If you want to go ahead and absolutely print using YouTube for your info consulting offer, in this video, we're going to be breaking down how James has went ahead and with only 3 YouTube videos has been able to collect $217,000 for an offer, a peptide offer specifically. No other marketing channel at all. No Instagram, no ads, because you can't even do that. Honestly, on Meta, you're not even allowed to do that. So in this video, we're going to be going over exactly how we built this YouTube channel, the exact videos and how we made it. And you're going to walk away being able to tactically use this information either for your very own offer or for an offer that you may be operating as well, and absolutely print, collect more cash, get qualified book calls as well, and have a blueprint to YouTube that's not just going viral, but actually making money with the views that you're getting too. So bro, it's freaking awesome to sit down and do this. And bro, give a little introduction for the people who don't know who you are.
Yeah, pretty much been a growth up in this space for almost a year now, actually. Started working with Sam Zia back then, was actually a coach on the offer. So I've been able to see both sides on the coaching and growth operating aspect of it. But yeah, started working with Jacob in December time from past like 7 months now, just on a consulting level. And yeah, I've been working on this peptide offer mainly. We launched this peptide offer a couple months back, mainly been working on this one, working on a couple other offers in the background as well. But this is like the main one that I'm scaling right now.
And yeah, bro, you absolutely ripped with it. I mean, as right now, if you guys take a look at the tracking actual dashboard, we have $217,000 generated with 163 cash collected on that side. This is all just primarily from YouTube as well, right?
Yeah.
I mean, there is no other sense. It's literally just this YouTube channel. It's going to be, we have this build out video. This video is going over like just Q&A questions, handling objections as well. And then we have a USP video, which this is a very specific video that you want to make, which goes over the opportunity that you have in the market. But we'll go over that a little bit. But literally this one doesn't even have a link in bio, right? You're not even trying to CTA with this video at all. Yeah. So literally all we're going ahead and generating all the cash, even specifically. So the how to start video, this video has generated $98,000 in cash. This is gonna be the Q&A video that you guys saw here, $16,000 cash. And this is, which video specifically? This is the—
That's just straight from the YouTube profile.
Oh, just from the description, right?
Yeah, literally the description.
Bro, that's super sick.
Yeah.
Okay, fire. And then, I mean, even with some of the videos, like you guys are going to see that with this video, we've collected more cash on it, but that doesn't mean that, you know, the other video isn't as quality. Like the Q&A video, most people may watch the Q&A and go back to it, or even then just book in from the description, but they actually went ahead and watched the Q&A video, went back to it a few days later. Like the thing is with the YouTube buyer's journey, it typically isn't like, I'm immediately going to book in from a call. Have you experienced that yourself, or which is some of the leads that you've talked to?
Yeah, I mean, pretty much like we literally asked them what YouTube videos did they watch before they ended up booking a call with us, after they buy or before they buy even. And a lot of the times they say that they watch all of them. They go through every single one, and really they just like work in cohesion with each other. We only saw the recent boom in cash collected after we continuously posted more YouTube videos to go on top of that USP video.
I see. And even if you guys see over here, something as you guys see my screen, just like inside of the actual just consulting, but more importantly is when you guys go down here and see onboarding forms, you guys are using the B2C onboarding form, right? For this offer specifically. So as you guys see here, feel free, screenshot, whatever you guys want to do. But what we do want to ask them specifically is going to be just questions on the model, etc., like that, by having a dialed in form. But we do want to know, like, what was the moment that they felt like they wanted to join? Like, was that main moment? But then on top of that, there's going to be certain questions that we ask, like, what were the videos that pushed you? What specifically got you over the edge? And then what about my brand, my content, all that? Because we already have the UTM. As you guys see, like we can see from what video they bought from specifically, but then it's getting those like underlying questions. Like before you even build out any banger channel that's going to be collecting cash for you on autopilot, you need to just having the right foundations, which is going to be UTM tracking, which you can go ahead and go on Claude and figure this out. It's nothing fucking hard to understand. You don't even need to be a backend guy at all. And then just from having the right like context. But bro, talk about the ecosystem, because that's really the biggest thing that's actually allowing all this cash to be collected. Because so many people think it's like one-off fucking videos to go ahead and scale a YouTube channel, which is really building an ecosystem of content that works together.
Yeah, I mean, pretty much as you can see right there, it's like we have 4 videos up, but the 3 main ones that we have UTM links on and we're tracking from are going to be the first 3. The way that everything's been pretty much working together is, since we have no short form, we can't pretty much bring in new audiences through that because Meta just completely bans us every single time we even mention it. So instead, what we've done is we've pretty much taken over YouTube, taken how popular peptides are right now, and in each title or pretty much description, whatever, we are SEO maxing to make sure that if someone searches up anything relative to peptides, that's the first thing that pops up. The second part that comes into this is actually having all of the 3 different pieces that we need. So that first video introduces like, how are you actually going to start this? What is this like for someone that has no clue about, you know, running a peptide business or never ran a business, or maybe they've done some sort of drop shipping, e-com, like this is something new for them that they can do. After that, they can go watch the Q&A video, which is literally like, first off, he's replying to comments that are under that first video. So it like makes him seem like he's actually paying attention, actually engaging with the audience.
Right.
The second thing is it handles all of their objections, logistical questions. It goes over, as you can see, he says, is selling peptides legal? Like that is a super big question that we get all the time. And honestly, like that is what was, and honestly, that's what's allowed us to not have like a super crazy, you know, pre-objection page after they book in, because that video literally does it for us. And then,
so do you send them that video as you guys are going ahead and booking them in? Like, do you guys send them that specific video if they haven't watched it yet?
yeah, I mean, like typically everyone that books in watches every single video, but if they don't, we have them go through that. Like we make sure they watch every single piece of content. And then after that, they can literally see what it's like to work with someone. So we're still working on getting some other one-on-one interviews with them.
Yeah.
But this one specifically was a fitness coach. So we want to get like different archetypes of people. We've noticed that it's typically going to be like older people that have just a huge network of people they know, obviously, because they've been around for a while. Then we have fitness coaches.
Yeah.
And then we haven't really landed on a third one yet, but those are like the biggest two.
Those subcategories. Yeah, it was very similar for actually when it came into when me and Jonas were running our growth operating coaching offer. Essentially, we had 3 types of archetypes of growth operators who came in. We had the guy who needed like our licensing systems or model. So this is like, we made specific videos. As you guys see on the channel here, I'll just show you some of the case studies that we made for it, which is the case study that we made for somebody who's like in outreach hell, which is like more of a beginner. We went ahead and made this Connor video, which we like specifically targeted those people. Then whenever we were talking about like the hiring model, right? We were very known for hiring copywriters, hiring team members. Most people never talked about that. So then we use this example of how this 18-year-old makes $30,000 per month in his bedroom growth operator, right? This goes out, targets that specific person. And then even on top of that, the last one is going to be that licensing model that I spoke about. We right here is how he leveraged our systems to launch his client, scale his client, use our SOPs, all that kind of stuff as well. Yeah. And it's like when you guys can narrow down on who you guys want to target, it gets so clear. Like even as you guys just go ahead and see this page, this even goes a little bit more in depth on it. I have a whole YouTube video on my channel that goes over all this stuff. So if you guys want to see like the formats, what videos to make on YouTube, go watch this right after. But over here, ICP subcategories, you want to figure out what are going to be the subcategories of people that you're bringing in. And in the future, you want to have a wider TAM within the actual title of the video, but then you want to be very specifically talking to one type of person throughout that. So we had the licensing model, someone who needed to go ahead and get clients immediately, and then hiring the team as well. So for you, it's those fitness coaches and just older guys who are they running a peptide business or looking to get started?
They're looking to get started. So typically what we see is like people who either just have a lot of money and just literally want to get into another business model. Right. We literally have had people say that they're just bored at home and they just want to run another business model. But other than that, it's like typically people, I guess like the third archetype that I could add on to that is people who have done some sort of e-com before, but got burnt on it. So that's actually something that we've had to handle on calls before. And I think we go a little bit into it on the Q&A video is like, why is this a better e-com to start rather than drop shipping, rather than third party, like fulfillment, other stuff like that. And it's different in the sense, like I can go into a little bit is peptides. People actually want to buy these peptides because they actually work and they come back monthly on a monthly basis automatically. Right. So that's like the whole
free MRR. And that's how like it's literally an e-com, like freaking joyride.
And literally on our landing page, we have proof of like an 18-year-old who got an offer, a 5-figure offer to buy his company out after it being up for 2 months. Yeah. So because it's such an exitable company, so that's like something that a lot of people see value in. It's not just something that it's like, I'm just gonna make quick cash. It's something that you can actually exit.
Build a real business on.
Yeah.
Okay, dude, that's super sick. I mean, on top of that, when it goes into like specifically the 3 videos, right? Because everybody here is going to be watching this video. They want to know like those 3 specific videos. We could kind of go back and forth on it, but talk about the USP video, right? This video is the biggest one. How to start a peptide business in 2026. Full breakdown. I mean, bro, just talk about even making this video, what was going through, because a lot of people, they don't even understand the concept of the new opportunity. Do you want to explain that for the viewers?
Yeah, so pretty much like new opportunity is something that is massively overlooked, and it doesn't matter what offer it is. For peptides, luckily, it literally is that new opportunity. But I'll give a better example for fitness coaches or fitness industry. If you are working with a fitness coach, or if you are a fitness coach, you don't want to just offer something that's like get lean and jacked in 90 days. Every single other person on planet Earth is offering that exact same thing. What a new opportunity is going to be something that is, well, it's in the name, it's brand new. So you add it on top of your offer. It's a unique mechanism, whatever it may be. So for Austin, his unique mechanism is the revenue jumpstart framework. We don't do ads. We don't do organic marketing for the peptides. It's purely a referral network of just getting 10 to 20 people. You send out referral emails, and every single person then turns into 2. It's literally just that. It's as simple as that. And that's what we go off of. For a fitness coach or fitness offer, whatever it may be, it could be done for you blood testing, and you go and analysis off of that. That would be way more inclining for even me to buy, rather than just getting jacked and whatever.
Because like so many guys in the info space and just coaching online, it's like you guys are always trying to sell the offer over the opportunity. Think about it like this. I cannot get somebody to buy my offer. It could be a done for you service. It could be the best offer possible. But if they do not believe in the way, the actual opportunity itself, either starting a peptide business, they're not going to buy the offer if they do not believe in it. So that's why we're actually showing people how to start it. And we're logically trying to sell people on why this is the best thing possible. For at least our example, when it came into the actual growth operating offer, we made a little under $500,000 on it. It was like $436,000 cash that we had on it. But with our offer, we weren't teaching people like normal growth operating. We're actually framing ourselves differently by saying portfolio growth operating, which is, hey, have a portfolio of clientele. Because when it goes to the growth op model, we think about like the most basic version of it, work at one client, which what we do is we throw rocks at it. We call it the boyfriend model, right? Went around pretty well. But it's like, don't do the boyfriend model. And instead of doing all the work, because you got to just think about it. So just market research, like what does your audience hate about the current state of where they're at? Bro, most growth operators have either got burned by one client before, or on top of that, they're doing so much work that even if they're making a lot of money, they're still like completely overworked. And it's like they are literally the key man in the business that if they stop working, they make no money. So we literally took that, formulated a whole new opportunity. So you just never come up with an opportunity. You always want to need just to go ahead, take a look at your market, see what's the thing that's actually holding them back, what they don't want. And then from there, for you, I mean, think about the revenue jumpstart, right? You're handling so many objections. You don't have to run ads. You don't have to make content. Most of the guys don't even want to do that. Instead, it's just a referral method. I know people. I can, of course, affiliate. I get other people to do it for me. So that once you guys have the opportunity, all your content is doing is literally selling the opportunity to the moment that somebody books in, then you sell the offer. You never sell the offer through the content alone. But then how did you frame this actual USP video specifically?
What's up, everybody?
I mean, pretty much the whole way we started it was we didn't immediately get into his unique mechanism, his unique framework. We actually introduced like peptides as a whole. Like we have to teach people what peptides are and kind of introduce that whole thing. Obviously his backstory, why should they listen to him? So he went into, before he was even actually selling peptides, he was doing sneaker reselling. So he has experience in e-com, and that already that pretty much authority props him before he gets into anything. He goes over his own numbers using that same referral network in LA. It started off with like 10, 20 people. He knows a lot of people just from school, family, friends, whatever it may be. And then from there, literally all he did, he literally shows every single email that he was like sending out to people, just getting them on. Every order, 100 to 200, they come back next month, and then it goes $300 to $400 because they buy more peptides, whatever it may be. He goes through that entire process, and then towards the end of the video, he kind of goes into like the more logistical details of like how does every part work. But for the most part, the whole positioning of the video is like who I am, why you should listen to me, the unique mechanism and my opportunity. And then from there, just like some logistical stuff.
Like kind of giving them like a roadmap that feels attainable, right? So that's the thing you guys want to do is like make that roadmap. It's like in every single program, at least that we do, it's like whenever we think of fulfillment, we do like phase by phase by phase. You do those phases within the video, you talk about it. So then when you sell people on the roadmap to phase, let's just say like phase 1, foundation stuff, right? You talk about that in the video, but then when they jump on a call and they've already heard that, and now what you're doing is like, hey, in phase 1, this is all the done for you things that we do for you. Here's how we help you do it so much faster. And that is where that logical side, because remember, especially if you sell in B2C, you're getting people emotionally bought in, but now that's how they can logically justify, like, yes, I know I need to do this. I know I need to sign more clients. At least for our offers, like we're talking about making content. That's we were selling that content angle for a portfolio model, and everybody knew they needed to do it. They saw that they needed need to make this type of top of funnel, this type of middle funnel content.
Yeah.
And then from there, we're like, oh, we already got the framework for it.
Yeah.
At least even the client interview template. We have that. We made a whole video showing how to do a free course. And we're like, oh yeah, we have the interview templates. We have the My Story template. We have all this stuff already made for you that you just come in and start making content as soon as possible.
Yeah.
So it's like, you guys really just want to sell the opportunity of it on that first video. Once you saw the opportunity at that point, even right now as we see, it's literally just authority jacking other people to sell it. And now once you have built up that, you have that, at least that ability where people are like, okay, I'm willing to take you seriously. And something you probably already got, I mean, a bunch of book calls just from that one video alone, I'm guessing, right?
Tons.
I mean, the first month, like how much did you guys make?
I mean, yeah, in that first month of like the offer being launched up, we really did around like 60 to 70,000 in cash collected.
And just from that first video alone?
Just from that first video,
Okay.
yeah. That was the only one that we had up on the page. We had some short form, but there's no one coming from that. Like no one really.
Okay,
Yeah.
Okay. And so that was the first video you guys made. Did you guys have a VSL post video or just literally book a call?
That was the VSL.
So the VSL was the USP video, which honestly does make sense. You're literally just, it's like a free training VSL on that side of things. So then after the free training VSL, we did a Q&A video. Like talk about how you even came up with ideas for it, why'd you make it on that side.
Yeah, I mean, to be honest, it was like the quickest and easiest thing ever. If you click on the actual video, it's super simple. It's not anything crazy in terms of editing. Very simple subtitles. He's just sitting down right there, clean background. But the whole idea and thought process around this was obviously as people come in from that first video, there's so many questions. Like they understand the opportunity now. And it's like, okay, well, how do I do this? Am I going to get in trouble? You know, is the FDA going to come after me? Whatever, all of these different things. Now comes like the fear side of it. And now we have to like handle logical stuff.
So those questions from the first video, that's holding people back from buying from you.
Yeah.
So essentially, whatever those comments are, you're pre-handling them. Even probably from objections, I'm guessing that you had in the sales calls
so like,
that you guys were making.
Some of those like accounts aren't even real. They're literally just objections.
Oh, okay. I see. Yeah. Dude, that's super gas. So then that was the second video that you made.
Mm.
And then the third video, which so many people overlook. Like you guys will see like guys like Suway, Nick Setti, they do these build outs and you think it's only possible in B2B, which is completely fucking false.
Yeah.
You guys could do this in B2C. Like for this example, it's like, how I build a 50K per month peptide company from scratch, copy me. This video specifically, I know when we're actually talking about making it, it's like, we're trying to go ahead and literally just pre-handle any objections. Like, hey, I'm helping this beginner out. He's one of my students. And we're going to help him build that peptide company. And what are you doing? Literally in that first video, you know how you gave that roadmap?
Yeah.
You do the exact same thing. So now what you're doing is you're selling the audience on literally the exact same roadmap over and over and over again. And that's where you guys actually create buy-in. You don't start saying new shit in every fucking video. It's literally saying the same shit in a new way over and over and over again from when they get the click. Right? The moment you get that click and the moment you guys can figure out what that click comes from is back in the onboarding information. If we go here, what was the thing about my brand that you enjoy, right? From there, you take all these insights based on these videos and then you apply it for the next video and the next video and the next video. Maybe it's a specific thing that they said in the CTA in one video. You replenish that over and over and over again. And I mean, dude, you guys are absolutely freaking cooking. Like this video, the build out video is, I would say by far one of the best. And if you guys go ahead and take a look at this too, as I share my screen, I consider this at least ready to buy now content. So as you guys go here, I'll share the actual SOP with you guys too. But with ready to buy now content, like the whole job of it is to get someone to pull the trigger, right? Because they haven't bought yet. Like, do you guys see that this is the third video for a reason? We had the USP video, then we had the actual Q&A video, but we're still having people held back, right? So instead of us explaining it to them, we use to leverage somebody else to explain that whole entire process. And there's only 2 videos that'll do good on that. It's gonna be client interviews, or it's going to be a build out video, a sit down just like this. Like by having that and just having these back and forth, like the moment you guys get your first case studies, I mean, you guys got to rip those as soon as possible. But then if from there, specifically just more build outs in person. I'm actually doing one with one of my clients, Luke, right now. So we have a cold email offer that we're currently running. And we already have that USP video, exact same thing. First video that we posted on it literally did 1.5K views. Amazing. Literally just goes over the basics of the business model. And then from there, we're actually about to do a build out video. So we did that first video, which is USP. But we got our second video that we actually made goes over how the business model works. Because like it's a high level overview, right? So some people still have questions like, oh, I didn't really get value from it. So we have it going over like how does it look like to get clients and delivers the results for them, and then how to onboard clients. So we pre-handle those 2 things, and it becomes supplemental in the sales process as well. And we have a sales call video. Like as you guys see for Luke on this first, we have a sales call. Like watch me close a $3,000 AI lead generation client over here too. This is the USP video. It's literally the exact same thing. Go watch the video. You guys can literally see it's the exact same template throughout. We're literally just selling the process. And in the very beginning of the video, you know how he was also showing off his results? Yeah. We're literally just on the Strike dashboard the entire time. We're just flexing our results. Yo, I've actually made $900,000 with this. Here's what it looks like. And just going over the business model in a very simple way. And as you guys go here on this video specifically, it's going over, I made $7 million for my clients. Literally starts off same exact thing, but we're just going over how the business model works, etc. like that. So when you guys have these videos playing back to back to back, like somebody's going down this YouTube channel and it's binge worthy. Because the way that YouTube works is that instead of trying to direct people immediately from one YouTube video to go ahead and buy in from you, go get them to watch another one. Like at the end of this video, we CTA people to go watch the sales call recording because we're like, hey, go ahead and watch the sales call recording to watch me close one of these deals because I've shown you how to actually deliver results. Watch how you can actually close these deals. And with every video, we mention things like, hey, we have our program. Here's some SOPs, right? So we're subconsciously selling people, yes, but more importantly is we're just laying down the foundations because you guys got to understand when it goes through any of these YouTube channels, I'll draw this out for you. There's going to be your anchoring content. So let me grab a pen marker over here. So there's going to be content, which is your solution aware, as you guys saw here, and you're ready to buy now content. These two video types are literally your anchoring pieces of content when it goes here. These two right here. Once you guys build these all out for your channel, all that you're gonna do is like, you don't need to keep making these. And then you make content that brings in a new audience, which I like to call problem aware to solution aware. Yeah. Because your solution aware videos, it's like, hey, you already know about portfolio growth operating, you already know about the model, versus your problem aware videos are meant to just bring in a new audience. So as you guys see here, I'll give you guys a prime example of Jonas Rorick. So over here, a problem aware video that we made, which is why you need to start posting content as a growth operator full blueprint. This video doesn't give you the tactical sauce on how to do it. What it does is just introduces posting content. I mean, you watched this video back in the day. Yeah, like, what was your thoughts on it? Like, we didn't give you any tactical sauce. We just told you should post content. Here's the opportunity.
Yeah, I mean, to be honest, that was actually the video. Like, I'd already been watching through the older videos of Jonas kind of going over the systems for your guys' clients. I thought that was like, okay, that's cool. I literally clicked on that video and I hoped at the end that there was some sort of offer or CTA. Yeah. Like that, like at that point I was like already bought in. I had already been messaging with him back and forth before then. He gave me some advice on like YouTube, just like friendly, like chatting pretty much. After that video came out, I hit him up. I was like, wow, bro, like this is super valuable. He actually sent me the like offer breakdown.
Yeah, we just made a post linking page.
Yeah, that was like literally like, after I watched the offer breakdown, I wasn't like ready to go after that, but after I watched the offer breakdown, saw the exact systems, everything, I was like, okay, yeah, let's do it.
But how aware of you was it to build a personal brand at this point? Do you feel like leaving after watching this video, like, did you feel like you needed to post a brand, like build a personal brand and like, scale?
I had already been posting like some content, but honestly, the content was more so like, I didn't really have like any direction with it or whatever. It was just like, just to have it on there. Right. After seeing that was like when
if you're a growth operator,
I'm like, this makes sense. Like content to actually show off your skills. Like it sounds so simple, but it's like,
like in the growth operator space, like content wasn't known. Like it wasn't this thing that you do. You're supposed to be behind the scenes. That's literally the marketing that was from all the older like growth op mentors. Like stay behind the scenes, don't fucking post, right? But in this whole video, what do? Is we go over our backstory. The exact same thing, guys. This is a USP video. We go over our entire backstory, the results that we generated, why we're actually like literally just order farming in the beginning, to then going ahead and literally showing how much we made, to then going ahead showing like just giving the basic roadmap, right? Where somebody feels like they can take action on this, to then going at talk about logical. What are the biggest corporations? How do they make some money? Because they're known. And then from there, we're just showing a bunch of case studies at the very end of this too, showing guys like back in the day, some of the original students that we had who came in, because we had a cohort before this where we didn't really market, but we got some decent results where we were able to leverage those throughout the entire process. But this literally is a USP video. And then from that channel, that problem where video, what would work amazing is you watch this video and immediately go ahead and then watch the free content course. How I say it, sign 10K growth operating clients with zero outreach. this video is not meant to go ahead and introduce content. The only person watching this is somebody who already believes in content.
Yeah.
So this is a free course video where it naturally makes sense. I watch the USP to then go watch the free course. And then after I watch the free course, we have a CTA to then go watch a case study of something that we help build a personal brand, right? And that is where you guys are building this ecosystem. At least for us, what we did was the whole flow of every content that we had was a problemware YouTube video would lead to a solutionware. And every single solutionware video, our links used to be that first thing was we would send them to the free masterclass video of how I scaled my agency to 101K a month at 19. Yeah. It's like just by watching those 3 videos, 3 YouTube videos made us under $500,000 for ours, because not everybody watched every video, right? Some people did, and that's cool. But majority of the time, it's a problemware video leading to a solutionware video in that specific topic to another solutionware video like this. Like when I look at solutionware videos, at least on this level, is you gotta just look at SOP2. It's literally just gonna be free course content. That's literally the whole goal. Like the whole goal inside of all of this is you're just trying to get people to reinforce on the opportunity and how they actually get results with it. So what does the actual long-term look like for this offer? Because you have no Instagram, you have no ads. Like you can only primarily make money with YouTube on this offer. Yeah. You have some good assets now, some good solutionware assets that we talked about. Yeah. But like what does the long-term look like, that tactical, tangible things that you guys are doing?
Yeah. So pretty much like, because we can't run Instagram, TikTok, whatever, we do have to keep in mind, like we do have to post a little bit more problemware to solutionware, just introducing the opportunity. It's essentially going to be just restating the entire thing again. But you have to remember, it's like, it might seem weird at first, but
it's like the top of funnel. You're just saying the same thing over and over and over again. Like guys, generally once you have the foundations built on the YouTube channel, let's just say down here, we have our solution aware, like free course video. We have a USP video. And then from there, what we do is we have these anchoring assets like master classes, like, you know, case studies, client build outs, where then from there, all you're doing is like, guys, think of your problemware videos to solutionware. It literally, as in the title says, problemware. I'm going to call out a problem that someone's having. It's like, you need to start posting content as a growth operator. I make them solution aware in that video. And then I go send them to a solution aware video to learn more information. Yeah. So like, what would some videos look like specifically for you now? Like problemware, like what problems would you target in this market?
Yeah. So a lot of the problems that we see, again, from the onboarding form, we literally get information from there, is legal stuff, payment processor, supplier, branding. Those are the big 4 right there.
Okay. Yeah. So these 4 videos, guys, think about it like this. You can take each of these 4 videos, and these are like pillars of videos. So not just like one topic. There's multiple ways you guys can talk about the legal stuff. There's multiple ways you could talk about the branding side, right? You can make series off of these things too. Yeah. And even these main things, you want to try and figure out like, what are the buying triggers of these people? And then even in the solutionware videos, you can make very specific solutionware videos toward things. Like for me and Jonas, we made the solutionware video, the free course video, for content, because that was a really well working angle within our brand. But content wasn't the end all be all for our offer, but we made that specific video. So you could do the same things. Like, you know, I think we talked about this too on one of our calls, where it's like, let's make a video which specifically goes over like a masterclass of just branding. Yeah. Even you can make a masterclass of the legality side of things, and the whole video pre-handles that. No, if you do it the right way, leveraging my system, some of you guys can say in that video is like, hey, you know, when you go ahead and, you know, try peptides on your own, that is where the legal troubles can come in. Because if you do this wrong, you do this wrong, that is where you get ultra fucked. Instead, when you follow like the system that, you know, we've been able to help 400 plus peptide companies start and scale with, that from there, they're like, system, what system does he have, right? You give the what, but not the how. And that's where they book a call or message on Instagram about the actual how, what that looks like. So yours are building those channels. I mean, specifically as well, like what, you know, systems are you leveraging to actually make those pieces of content? I know you're using Workflow as well, which is John's software, my creative director, but like, what are some other things that you guys are leveraging?
I mean, mainly it's going to be a lot of the SOPs really that you've given me. We're doing the 4 different pillars of YouTube videos, where it's like raw talk, value sit down, vlog, and then the case studies, which we already pretty much have 3 of those of right now.
And it's like, guys, literally think about it like in these 2 ways. Think about your YouTube videos. Problemware, solutionware, ready to buy now is the ideation, but the way that you're going to format these videos is going to be case study videos, raw talks, value sit downs, and then from there it's going to be just vlogs. And just think about the emotional buy-in of like what these things do, right? Your raw sit downs and your vlogs are more emotional and identity based selling, versus your value sit downs and your case studies are more on that logical side of why people would buy from you. And then from there, like a value sit down could be a problemware video, or it could be a solutionware video, or it could be a ready to buy now video as well. Like there's so many different ways. It's like there's so many combinations that you guys could work with. But where do you get all the ideation from every single one of these videos? From the fucking onboarding forms. Like so many of you guys just like jerk off and try to think about what to make content on. Our onboarding forms literally tell us everything from my program, content, all that. Even for the current clients that we're scaling, Sharif, but we're so far at $70,000 this month for him. We're halfway through the month. Everything that we're doing, even just calling the leads on the actual like dialer, is we're training the leads based on the onboarding forms, so then they can ask questions to re-engage those conversations. So it's not even for YouTube that onboarding forms are valuable, but it's as well going to be specifically for the sales process in every part of the business. But I mean, dude, overall, you've been in the consulting for since December, right? Yeah. I mean, if somebody's watching this is right, because I mean, everything that you've gone to actually build this channel just comes from the SOPs, comes from the systems. I mean, what would you generally say is like the biggest part that's changed? Because you didn't really do YouTube before this, since then. Like, what was the difference between you then now and you back then and you right now?
There's a lot of differences, I'm gonna be honest. But I would say like the biggest things is just like, obviously you can kind of teach as much as you want, as much theory, but it was like just having every single system ready to go. I think that was the biggest thing. It's like now whenever I onboard a new client, it's like I have so many different systems. I literally build them out, custom dashboards, every single one. Everything's tracked in the back end. The content, we know exactly how we're gonna pull in. It's like literally everything is there in order to go from like, okay, we build out the VSL. We know how the VSL is gonna be scripted out. Exactly. The breakout videos, all that stuff. Same thing with the YouTube videos, even short form, even though we're not doing short form for him.
For other clients,
like other clients, short form, everything is just tied in together. It's all one system. It's not like I'm not having to look on other YouTube channels for other stuff.
Right. And even then, like for the SOPs, right? How do you feel like, because bro, there's so many guys who fucking offer SOPs, bullshit systems. I think SOPs are a fucking buzzword nowadays. Like how well connected would you say is like from the onboarding SOPs to literally the YouTube video ones to the funnel ones, the launch ones? Like, do you feel like it's actually intertwined, like directly tied together, or like just jerk off all over the place?
Bro, I feel like it's almost like a YouTube channel. Like you literally CTA to go to this next SOP to go, like,
Even before Info Content Mastery, if you guys saw that first module, it's like, watch this first. It's literally saying, if you haven't watched Marketing 101, fucking leave and go and watch that. Because the thing is, guys, like at the end of the day, you can go ahead, if you're a coach, or if you're an operator, go figure this shit out yourself if you want. But if you really want to get the best results and just take action as fast as possible, USP video, we have a framework for it, which you use. Case study videos, we have a framework for it that we use. My story videos, we have a framework for what you use. It's really based on when you onboard a client, the information they give you, based on the first few sales calls, is you go ahead and take all the information, it's plug and play. Like if you guys want to scale fast, because at the end of the day, the thing that holds back the best to the worst people in this info space, who make the most money, who take the most action, shoot the most shots in the dark until they give themselves enough light to actually go ahead and start making cash. And then you bank on that momentum and just absolutely fucking rip. So, I mean, right now as an operator, you're doing about $20,000 per month. So you started off at zero. I mean, that's when you first started this. Like, what would you recommend to any operator watching this video? We don't even need to do like a CTA, fuck that. But it's like, what would you recommend as a piece of advice, any operator or even any coach, based on your experience, as the needle moving steps that they can take to absolutely print in the next 3 months for their offer?
Two big things. Take all your money and just reinvest it back into your business. That's the first biggest thing. And then the second thing is just move with an amount of speed that is incomparable to any other operator. Like you genuinely have to take your agency, wherever you're at, whoever you are, you have to move with a certain speed that anyone else can't compete with. And if you're constantly reinvesting into your business, whether it's like employee software, like if we're really just talking about it today, get an editor. Okay, I'll invest into an editor,
as soon as possible.
Camera, like whatever I need, just reinvest as much as possible.
Because you guys scale so much faster. Like I'll tell you guys this, right? My overhead for my agency is a minimum of $10,000 per month in just salaries and expenses. I have a copywriter that I pay for. I have a dev that I have on my team. I have John, my creative director as well. And then from there, I mean, I have my sales manager. Like I have 4 team members that I'm paying plus software, plus all these like little minute expenses like editing software, like this video, it's not fucking free. I'm getting this edited right now, right? But it's like things like that. The moment you guys can reinvest so fast, because so many people go broke in this space. And it's like, if you have like literally, if you have capital and time, you win in the long term. If you're an offer owner, if you're a growth operator, it doesn't matter. You will win in the long term if you just freaking throw that in to, if you're missing knowledge or lacking knowledge, go get knowledge. Let's say you have all the knowledge in the world, but you don't have the right systems and it's taking you all day to work, go get systems. Or maybe you're just struggling in one random thing. Maybe you need freaking accountability. Go get accountability through a coach, whatever that looks like. If you need more lead flow, pay for content, pay for ads, just reinvest back into the business. Like if I would have done that, I've been in the game for 3 years now. If I would have done that my first 2 years, I was just spending money, trying to just look the part versus being the part. And now being the part, it's like literally all my money just goes right back into the business, spending on content, spending on ads, building a personal brands. You guys see right here too. Literally building a personal brand and actually going ahead and just moving with fucking so much speed and execution. You absolutely print. But bro, I freaking appreciate you jumping on. Hopefully everybody watching this got some sauce. If you guys got any questions for me, any questions for James, hit us up on Instagram. We're more than welcome to answer your questions. And if you guys haven't seen the YouTube video, which goes over those 4 formats that we talked about, which is gonna be the raw talks, the value sit downs, the case studies, and as well gonna be those vlogs, go watch that video. It's absolute sauce on that side. If not, go ahead, do your own thing. But if you guys want to really understand that side of content and psychology, go watch out. Absolute print for you. Talk to you soon, guys. Peace. Appreciate you jumping on.
Of course, man.
Thank you.